The people in this town don't want it either. And that's the people who elected you guys. Every one of you. And there's no reason for it. It's craziness. Use the money somewhere else.
What money are you talking about, John?
You're gonna still hire somebody.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
No. There's no hiring.
Nobody's hiring anybody. We're not.
Then what's for the
We're not
borough manager
appointing,
for
we're
then?
not appointing anybody either.
So then what's the purpose of,
To get it on the books, John,
To get
it's
it
in the
in
Pennsylvania PSAB code, and we don't have it in ours. In our code book.
okay. fair
What's
enough.
what's the need to have it though? What is the need for a borough manager now that you haven't had one for 100 years prior to this?
Why not?
That
That's
tells
not an
me you don't
answer.
know what you're doing.
Well, thank you, Tim.
I mean, that's not an answer. What's the need now that you didn't have one for 100 years?
We're not gonna find one now either. We're just gonna get it in the code book, so it's there.
Why?
Why not?
Because it's not needed?
It's a learning and training opportunity here for the borough so that we can have an easier time moving forward with the transition between elected officials and appointed officials.
Does Washington have a Washington manager?
I don't know, Jim, do they?
I don't know, that's what
Okay.
I'm asking you.
There's a lot of people down there, so I don't know.
I have to agree with this gentleman over there, there's 600 people in Lewis Run that are, a lot of them, I can't say the majority, aren't happy with what is being proposed.
But you're gonna do it anyway, apparently?
We're not
Well, we're
doing
gonna vote.
anything,
We're
we're
gonna
just
vote.
putting this in the code, in the code of what, the,
So down the road, you can put it in.
if we want to, or if not.
You know?
If you want to.
The opportunity
It's a done
arises.
deal. Once it's in the code book, it's more than likely a done deal.
Yeah. If
We all know
there's
that.
nothing we can
All
do.
of us.
Once it's in the code book, is there anything anybody can do about it? If you just
No.
get into your hands on it, is that correct?
That's what's in the PSAB code. And we don't have it in our code book here. And that's what we're trying to do is match what the rest of the Pennsylvania's borough associations are doing.
Well, it's an optional position. It's not code to have it in our code book. It's an optional position that's why it's being voted on.
So if
Well, if
there's
it's
ever a
option-
need for a manager, is it gonna be like put in the Bradford era for people to put in their resumes to?
Yeah, it has to be, it
Right.
has to be.
Yeah,
You have to go through the same process of hiring any employee through the borough. It's all open, you know, you have to advertise, you have to do interviews, you have to do the whole
And then whose
Does the manager-
decision is it to,
borough council.
okay.
Does the manager have to be a resident of Lewis Run?
That'll be a discretion of what
it's up
council
to-
wants, you know what
It's
I
up
mean?
to the
They-
council.
It's up to the council?
Yes,
So it doesn't have to be,
No.
council can pick anybody they want, whether they're Lewis Run.
Best
or not.
candidate for the job, yeah, basically.
Pardon me?
The best candidate for the job.
Really? Is it the same way for council members? Do you have to be a resident of Lewis
You
Run
have
to
to
be
be
a council
you
member?
have to be a resident to be a council member, yes.
But you don't have to be a manager.
No,
No, you're an employee.
Your employee.
you're an employee.
But
You're not
none of the
elected.
employees are borough residents.
Right.
There isn't any.
Apparently they don't have to be, right?
No,
Okay. I just know some other boroughs that you have to live there in order to,
If we limited ourselves to Lewiston Borough residents, we would probably get limited applicants. We're not gonna get that good of a draw. We need to open it up a little bit more.
I just didn't know if someone, you had to be, if it
I mean, we could always start with residents, move
A resident could
forward.
get
It's always
a
done.
better a preference.
They always give preference when you're hiring someone.
I know at the refinery, no, mind you, they only had 400 employees, but they would offer to employees first, when you go out, employees first, residents first, before it goes out to Bradford or to anybody else that feels like getting it. If you have a qualified person, at the refinery, we take them. Why go outside? Why take somebody that doesn't even live here to manage this place? That doesn't make no sense to me at all. When it comes down to it, Of course, you're gonna do what you want anyway.
What do we even do that, need a manager for anyways? You don't need one.
I know, we haven't needed one.
You
in
haven't
100
had
years.
one in 100 years. Now I gotta have one now. 'Cause we want a smooth transition.
Not as old as he was.
It's craziness.
Next.
I wanna make a quick statement, and I'm sorry, cause my daughter's
Oh.
playing softball.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So,
I'm
I'm Norm Stratman from the Willow Creek Snowmobile Club. We have on the agenda later for a road crossing, up here on Big Shaney Road, where Forest Road 310 is. We've been working on a new trail for the past year to get legal snowmobile access to the airport and the Tax Inn restaurant. And, as part of this overall trail system, we have, 5 road crossings that, PennDOT has to do their safety review, which they did on all the crossings and found them satisfactory. So we're going to all the municipalities in the area, mostly, there's 4 in Lafayette Township, 1 here in the borough. So I just wanted to address Borough Council, just to let them know, thank you for putting this on the agenda. And, we take great care in the road crossings, making them safe for snowmobilers. We've done 1 with Bradford Township here in the past 2 years, we've done 2 with Lafayette Township. And like I said, we have the 5 here that are being proposed for this new trail, so I just wanted to address it. If anybody had any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me, so,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna run to softball practice. Thank you.
Tom? Tim?
I have a question, Irv.
Yes, sir?
Here's the employee handbook. And this question's for you. Why wasn't this followed when my wife was suspended without pay indefinitely? Without a letter of warning, and it says the first suspension should be 24 hours, not indefinite. So this means nothing?
Tim, I can't answer that for you. No, you think it's funny? It ain't funny.
No, but if that doesn't mean anything, what's the borough manager in the code gonna mean?
Jim? Thank you.
I have another question.
Yes, sir?
Why in the last 2 years have 3 council members either resigned or left and a mayor? Why? Do you think there's a problem?
I don't know.
I remember one council member resigned, and he wanted a resignation letter read, and you guys refused to read it.
And the other mayor wasn't allowed to talk.
Wasn't allowed to say a word.
He was told not to.
Under what law?
What the council requested.
Well, good luck with that. I'll talk about it.
That is what happened. The
That's what
council
happened. I came to the
requested-
meetings. The previous mayor was not allowed to say a word.
No.
And he was told by a council member one time that he was not to speak at a meeting.
I was told during a meeting to shut up.
And I know the mayor, so I'm not just making this up. The old mayor, I'm not making it up.
No,
I talked to him, so.
I'll look into
But
that
that's
and
why-
find out what,
That's not why he resigned. Each and every council
I didn't
member
say
has
that's
a
why
different
he
reason
resigned.
why.
I know why he resigned,
I don't recall anybody
They
telling him
jumped
to
him.
shut up, but.
because he went over their head. That's why he resigned.
No,
He was not allowed to speak at the meetings. That's all I know. That's all, and that came right from him, so.
each council member that resigned had a different reason why they did resign. Not everybody
And good
resigned for
reason,
the
I
same
believe.
reason, neither did the mayor.
Uh,
I've been here for all of them, and everybody had their own different reasons why they weren't going to.
I know the reason why the mayor resigned. I just
I
wanted
know
to
the
say it.
reason why myself and Joe and Jim resigned,
Exactly.
so.
Well, then why are you asking?
Try to get answers. You
You
people are
just asked us
paid
why
to
they
sit in those seats. We need answers. If this meeting takes till 11 o'clock, then, you guys can't keep covering and hiding stuff. There's no transparency,
I don't
None.
know that anything's being hid.
none.
Everything's out there. If there's any questions, any of the residents are able to come down here and talk to Joanne schedule a meeting with any of your council members, myself, where we have an open door policy.
I'm sorry. I asked Joanne how to get a hold of you, and she says y'all have other jobs, you know.
We do all have.
Well, that was her response to me. I'm just saying.
You can look me up, there's ways to look me up, I'm not gonna give out my personal cell phone number, but you can leave a message here.
Yeah.
I don't
call
care
in
who
and
has my personal cell phone number, you can give mine out from now on. You have my permission, give it out, I have a Facebook page, I have an Instagram page, I have an email, you can contact me whenever you want.
Well, we never got an answer.
No.
None, not me, none of my questions, none.
Yeah, so, is she terminated? I mean, she was without pay.
Well, that's what they probably went in there for, Scott.
Donna?
Well, executive sessions have to be, they have to tell us what happened, what the results of the executive section is. So what are the results?
Do you want me to say?
Yes,
So, it was decided to keep Julie on. Also, I think most residents agree that 2 full-time positions are not necessary, so she's dropping down to part-time, or that position moving forward will be a part-time position, but she is being asked to come back.
But what about the suspension, the back pay?
Yes, and
That suspension is, you definitely didn't follow protocol.
No.
Did she get a verbal warning,
No,
a written warning?
Well-
1 or 2?
hostile work environment, a couple, 2 by him and her.
By me, what? What did I do with Julie?
You jumped her that morning, Joanne, don't.
I did not jump
Yes, you
you.
did. Yes,
No,
you
don't
did.
even go there with me, Jim, or Tim. We've always, Julie and I have always gotten along.
You're lying.
Okay, you don't know what your wife tells me.
Seems like
You
there's
came in, you
one-
brought the water in, you took it out there, you threw it down, you went and sat at your desk, and then you got up, tell your husband to never talk to me again, or whatever else you said.
That's right, Tim, you have got an anger problem, and I'm not dealing with an anger problem. You confront people when they're by themselves in the middle of roads and stuff. You can't be doing that.
I mean, technically, he can ask questions outside of the borough, and yes, do you get heated and do you have a temper? Sometimes you do, but it is your
People are afraid of
livelihood.
you.
I don't-
Good,
Not me.
Did you threaten him?
no?
No.
And he lied to the state police and said that I did.
say what? How many times did you set me right in this office, Tim?
Threaten you?
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
blocked over there the door and come right over here and I'll take you outside and thump your butt.
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
No,
We're
I
all here
didn't.
as a witness,
No,
yes.
I never said that.
You did. You come in and you stood right there and you said, I will beat you up
No, I
right here
didn't.
on the
No,
spot.
I didn't. I said, and this is what I said. I said, you don't know how bad I wanna come over that table. Or that's what I said.
Well,
Not
threat's
what
a
you
threat.
said, not what you said, or you
It's still a threat in
guys
my
are just
books.
baiting me, so.
I feel like we
I'm
need
not
to get away from
dating
the
you. Yes, you
he
are.
said, she said, because there is a lot that has been said, and
Later, Tater,
it's
tell her happy
unnecessary
birthday from me.
there was a statement made that you yelled and swore and made a hostile environment for Julie as well, so that was something that also has come out, so it all comes down to he said, she said, we could do this all night long, so let's move past it, we're keeping the position, it's a part-time position moving forward, 20 hours, there's no reason for 2 full-time personnel in here, so yes, we need coverage when Joanne is off, Julie is coming back. We did not discuss back pay or anything like that, so.
It needs to be
That
discussed.
should be
Yeah, because
discussed.
In my opinion, just my opinion, she needs back pay for every hour she's due.
I believe she's
I don't like the,
unemployment. So if she pulled unemployment,
whatever.
by law, I don't think she's gonna be able to do both.
It might be in our best interest to talk to Hurdle on
Yeah.
what legally can happen, and we very well legally may have to pay her back pay following, we didn't follow that disciplinary action.
Thank you, Tim.
Anybody else?
So we will pay back pay.
According to what Dan says, yeah, we'll have to get over that.
According to Dan, whatever Dan says.
Well, I'm sure Dan's gonna go ahead and say pay back pay.
She's sure that Dan's gonna say to go ahead and give it back.
Dan doesn't like to have drama or anything like that, or have any conflicts of any sort, so I'm sure Dan's gonna
It's gonna
say.
come down.
Yeah. Yeah,
What comes down to it, it wasn't done right, that's all it was come down to. What you did was wrong. Doing what you did to her was wrong, bar none. You don't have a leg to stand on. And Harlow's gonna know that. That's the reason he paid it, isn't the fact that he's worried about this or that, or bad feelings.
he represents the borough, so yeah, he's
Yeah.
worried about the borough, you know
Sure,
what I mean?
and he's gonna know what you did was totally wrong, you can't do stuff like that.
I mean, and that's one of the things I will say here. Dan has always said to all council members, and that's why there was an issue with somebody, I'm not mentioning names, and I'm not doing that, I'm just not doing that. But Dan had sat here in many meetings, stating over and over, he represents the borough. He does not represent not one resident, not one council member. He represents the borough only. And we've had council members, / mayors, / everybody throughout the last 13 years that I've been, that call Dan personally. And Dan will call me. And he'll say, Joanne, how many times do I have to tell these people to quit calling me? I am not their representative. I am the borough. You know what I mean? Not anybody individual at all.
So the councilmen, they're not part of the borough?
You have, it's
Yeah.
a borough as a whole, so if we wanted to seek legal counsel, we would have to
He
seek
wants-
one on our own, and
Yeah.
we would have to get our own lawyer.
And
If we wanted to do something individualized, we are a body, so Dan is the lawyer for the body of the borough, us all together,
and he
but
doesn't want to talk to council members.
he doesn't want it single, like, I can't call him and say, hey, I'm not okay with this, can you represent me? Cause I'm not with the body of the borough.
Or an example, he doesn't want council members calling. He wants everything through the office. He doesn't want individual phone calls from certain council members. He wants everything to go directly through the office.
So now that we're in a meeting, that means that he's going to get a phone call and you're going to discover what needs to be done as far as her back pay goes, correct? That's going to be an action item?
That's how it'll go, yes. Now, I call Dan, because that's who I work for council. So I make the phone call to Dan.
I hear ya, I just wanted to make sure there was an action item happening.
Okay.
Okay, anything else? How's reading the last minutes?
President Swartz called the monthly meeting of Lewis Run Borough Council to order at 7 p.m. Members present, President Swartz, Mayor Capajani, Diana DeCasper, Speaker Phone, Steve Falcone, and Jenna Zetwick. Sam Martin was absent. President Swartz called for an executive session. Guests, Diane Guthrie, Monica Sullivan, John Coder, Don and Hunter Mason, Tim Myers, Marie and Scott Neely, Tom and John Lockwood, Jim Coldren, Mark Pessia, Shirley Mackey, Jim Lau, and Lynette Capajani. Jim Lau asked if we were planning to hire a manager. Mayor Capajani stated we are looking at having a borough manager. Jim Coldren asked if there was a person in Erie for manager training. Mayor Capajani stated not training, just attending an administrative meeting. Jim also brought up not being able to see personnel records and raises. President Swartz told him, along with other council members, approved the raises when he was on council and that nobody is allowed to see personnel records. It's the law. Scott Neely also questioned the purpose of a person attending a manager's training. Again, Mayor Capajani stated not training, just an administration meeting. Mark Pesci was here on behalf of Shirley Mackey about the drains and flooding in her yard due to the bad drainage. Mayor Capajani stated the guys will look at it. John Coder questioned why we need a borough manager. July's minutes were approved as read. All in favor? Treasurer's report was read and approved on motion made by Jenna Zetwick, seconded by Steve Falcone. All in favor. The treasurer is instructed to pay the bills on a motion made by Jenna Zetwick, seconded by Steve Falcone. All in favor. President Swartz stated everyone has a copy of the letter that PA State Representative Martin McCauser sent to us regarding House Bill 2239, stating he is a strong supporter and co-sponsor of House Bill 2239 and is happy to advocate for the communities he represents. President Swartz stated everyone has a copy of an estimated cost sheet for the road work on Irvine Street from Sean Auguste. President Swartz stated everyone has a copy of the COVID-19 recovery grant letter of intent to help fix our water issues. The meeting was adjourned at 7:46 on a motion made by Jen Zetwick, seconded by Steve Falcone, all in favor.
Objections or corrections on minutes? Next, town approved is read. Treasurer's report.
General fund balance as of July 31st, 2022, $78,938.47. Deposits really transfer $362.60. State police $24.81. Berkheimer $18,536.94. Delinquent taxes $203.51. Building permit $200. LST $2,340.33. Post office rent $700. Payroll tax transfer $315.85. Payroll transfer $4,132.89. Interest $509. Total deposits $26,822.02. Leaving a balance of $105,760.49. August bills approved $4,467.51. State tax deposit $520. Federal tax deposit $3,731.05. August payroll $12,133.45. Joanne Codwell $128.75. Aflac $414. For total expenses of $21,394.76. Leaving a balance as of August 31st, 2022, $84,365.73. Sewer funds balance as of July 31st, 2022, $68,736.98. Rentals $11,143.32, leaving a balance of $79,880.30. August bills approved $3,386.76. Payroll transfer $84. Payroll tax transfer $6.33. Total expenses $3,477.09, leaving a balance as of August 31st, 2022, $76,403.21. Water fund balance as of July 31st, 2022, $50,116.52. Rentals $13,561.08. Wilson Excavating $111.30 for total deposits of $13,672.38, leaving a balance of $63,788.90. August bills approved $2,065.23. Payroll transfer $1,574.89. Payroll tax transfer $120.36. City of Bradford $10,374.20. Culligan $74.22. Total expenses $14,208.90. Leaving a balance as of August 31st, 2022 of $49,580. State funds balance as of July 31st, 2022, $15,182.80. Interest of 14 cents. Leaving a balance as of August 31st, 2022 of $15,182.94. Refuse funds balance as of July 31st, 2022, $63,752.17. Rentals $10,714.89. Scrap $19.42. Mattresses and microwaves $20. Dumpsters $100 for total deposits of $10,854.31. Leaving a balance of $74,606.48. August bills approved $3,254.52. Payroll transfer $2,474. Payroll tax transfer $189.16. NFS $77.95. Chargeback of $12. For a total expense of $6,007.63, leaving a balance as of August 31st, 2022 of $68,598.85. Impact funds balance as of July 31st, 2022, $3,750.07. Balance as of August 31st, 2022, $3,750.07.
Any questions on the treasurer's report?
What was the, one for you, Joanne?
That was for the travel to Erie.
The motion secretary's treasurer's report is given.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Okay.
Thank you.
Opposed?
Thank you.
Motion passed.
Bills.
Bills.
CMB $1,866.79, Kelmore $175, National Fuel $65.48, Nittany $54.71, Penelec $386.50, Pete's Repair $200.82, PSAB $25, Quill $248.09, Verizon $172.45, West Bank $95.71, Worth Smith $58.35, for a total of $3,348.90. Water Fund. Allegheny Forest Alliance, $2.61. Bradford Pipe, $183.27. James DeCasper, $200. Microbac Lab, $165.50. Nittany, $54.71. Penelec, $795.20. PA one call, $20.85. Pete's Repair Service, $200.83. Verizon, $40.43. Worth Smith, $3.12, for a total of $1,666.52. Sewer, Comdoc, $68.75. Nittany, $54.71. Penelec, $13.33. Pete's Repair, $390.82. Pipeline Sewer Service, $2,925. St. Mary's Insurance, $1,918. Web's Bank, $31.85. Xerox, $125, for a total of $5,527.46. Refuse Fund, Casellas, $4,312.03. Nittany's, $796.80. Pete's Repair Service, $200.83, for a total of $5,309.66. State Fund, Nittany, $103.68.
Questions on the bills?
Yeah, there's two Verizon bills. How is that? There's one like for 170 something.
We have one for our office, and then we have to have a telephone up above our water tank. So one gets charged through the water department, one gets charged through the general fund.
Okay. Why is one so much more than the other? One's only 40 and one's 30.
Because
Internet and phone.
this is internet, phone, everything,
Oh,
long
okay.
distance. That up there is just a baseline for,
Okay. All right.
Need a motion to pay the bills?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Donnie?
6 calls from last month, 814 of fire response to 26 Church Street, 815 QRS to 89 Main Street, 820 QRS to 59 Main Street, 820 a standby with Corden and Bradford Township, 820 mutual aid to 2365 West Court, or West Washington, and 95 fire police to shut down 219. That's all I have.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yes,
Are you planning on doing the Halloween fire hall stuff this year?
that I can bring up, we probably can though.
Let's do it.
McWapsett meeting. It is gonna be September 22nd on Youngsville. I need to know ASAP, 'cause I gotta let them know, who wants to attend that, which would be next Thursday. In Youngsville. Anybody interested?
I'll get back to you with Stan's name.
I got a little locked up, so I'm looking at right now, but I don't think I can.
You know.
I got it.
Okay. Also, the PSAB Fall Leadership is in Gettysburg, October 14th through 16th. It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I need to know, like, everybody, I believe you all got this in the mail, because every council member gets it, so you should have been aware of this. But I need to let them know by the 22nd, so we get the discounted rate for the package. But the hotel, which is backwards than any other year, the hotel reservation needed to be booked by September 9th, which is already passed, or until the block is full. So I really need to know, like, ASAP, who's gonna go to this, so I can at least get the reservation into the hotel. So everybody needs to let me know this, like, by tomorrow, what you're doing.
What are the dates on that again, Joanna?
October 14th, 15th, and 16th. You sign in by, you got until 9 o'clock to register in on Friday. Registration's 4 to 9.
That's in Gettysburg?
It's in Gettysburg, yes. And then it's all day classes, from 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, all the way till you have your, banquet and networking at 9 o'clock at night. And then Sunday, you're there till approximately 11 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, everybody has a letter, a copy of the letter sent from Randy Albert for the mandatory training Terrell and Smithport, as the county will be using PennDOT grant system going forward. Joanna will have to be going over there for the session tomorrow afternoon, 1 to 3. This is all the money we get from the state for our liquid fuels money and the road money that comes through the county. Now it's gonna come through PennDOT. So that's why the training's there. And everybody has a copy of the letter from Norman Gutman for the signage and whatever for the snowmobile trail coming off of 310 going across Big Shaney. And the signs will not cost, the only thing the signs are gonna cost us is the manual labor to put them up. We will get the signs and they will reimburse us for the signs, but we have to send a letter to the PennDOT engineers for this. And then need a motion to send that letter to PennDOT requesting this engineering study for the snowmobiles.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Now I need a motion to adopt ordinance number 2022-2, establishing the office of Borough Manager and the duties and powers thereof.
Okay, opposed.
We do a roll call. Jenna, no.
Opposed, yeah.
Sam?
I'm for.
We need to
Diane?
make, well, before we can do that, we need to make a motion.
Yeah.
A motion.
Make a motion to vote on this.
Need a second?
Second.
Second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Now we can vote, have that vote.
Jenna's no. Sam, yes. Diane?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes.
Irv?
Yes. Also, on September 9th, we received the second half of our ARPA, American Rescue Plan Act fund, an amount of $29,767.54. Thanks to the work that Joanne did to get all the paperwork in the first grant. But if we hadn't got the paperwork in, we wouldn't have got that one. Jenna,
I got nothing.
Sam,
Nothing for me.
Diane,
I'll let him copper samples tomorrow, or Thursday. So for tomorrow, I'll be here Thursday, they'll be picked up.
Yeah.
They go to residents tomorrow. That's it for me.
Steve,
I was just wondering, did the alternator get changed?
Oh, now, no,
Did it get ordered?
it's ordered whenever we get it.
Okay.
It's one of those deals where, you know what I mean? Whenever they have it, they have
Okay.
one of those deals. You wait.
I'm out of here. See ya. See ya.
See you later, dude.
anything else, Steve?
Nope. See you later.
I'm sorry, officer,
Yes, sir.
I don't know who that sir is, but I'm Irv.
I'm sorry, the door is shut. What's that?
I'm somewhere. Thank you for showing up.
Well, thanks for having me. A lot of you probably think we're here for a reason. Obviously, we came into a little tension tonight, but we honestly try to attend borough meetings. I can't tell you the last time that we, for the state police, have been to them, but we try to get to them as much as we can to the municipalities and boroughs that we specifically serve. So Lewis Run being one of them, You know, something that we try to tell residents too is we can't fix something that we don't know about. So if there is a concern in the borough specifically, you can call 911 obviously, but there's also a line up to the state police, so feel free to call and let us know about something specifically in the borough if you have issues or complaints that we can try to assist with. So again, we can't fix something that we don't know about.
So the state police were asked to come here tonight?
I was asked by a supervisor
To come.
to attend, correct?
Did any of the borough, one of you guys ask the state police to send somebody?
Yeah, I did.
Because of last meeting,
Really? You felt
No,
security was needed?
I just wanna talk to him. Is that wrong?
Was I what?
Is that wrong? I just wanted to talk to him. So, and then funny thing is, a couple days after I talked to him, then we did have an incident where we did need him.
Yeah.
So it's all playing out,
yeah, I heard about that.
yeah, unfortunately.
You know, I served on this borough for, I believe, 12 years. And I've always tried to listen to the borough residents, seeing how they're the ones that put us here. I know I've talked to you. I sent you messages.
Well, your message stated that you just weren't for it.
After listening tonight, it was brought up that 2 council members and a mayor resigned. There is a problem here, whether you want to agree with it or not. And I know that there's 2 seats up next year. Quite possibly, maybe one should resign sooner. Because I believe that the problem, as I stated in my resignation letter, is at the head of the table. Some of the stuff that's going on here is just, it's wrong, people. I throw my hands up. Or put them across so you can call.
A lot of us agree with you.
agree.
Thanks, Jim.
I thank you for your support. Mayor?
No, I just wanna thank everyone for coming and bringing your opinions.
Definitely important to have the residents show up, cause like Jim did state, we are here for the residents, they put us here, and I think that when they speak, it is important for us to listen. I mean, even if we agree with something and we want something, but all the residents or the majority of speak and say they just disagree with it, I feel like even if we want it, it should be what the borough residents want. That's what you guys put us here for. Some of the things about.
It's almost like we're living in a democracy.
Wait a minute. How many people are here tonight? How many people are here tonight? That's a simple question. How many residents are here? 16? Close to that?
And for every complaint in public service, it represents 20 other complaints.
Out of 600, 16 represent everybody? I don't think so.
I think it's representing a lot of people, and I appreciate you saying they need to heed what the voters are saying.
I'll tell you what. No, 60 miles there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we need more like her on the council.
I agree.
Anything else?
Yes, ma'am.
Need a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion, meeting closed.